hope you are fine, and I hope you learn all homework those are given by teachers. Today we discuss about the lesson to animal world. Lesson to animal world. But before that, we discuss about the homework. Those are given in previous online class. Now first see homework. Now all students see carefully and listen also. I here discuss about the homework. Those are given in previous online class. Draw and label the following diagrams. First, stages of germination. Second, structure of a seed. Third, carrot. And fourth, sugarcane. And fifth, potato. Sixth, bryophyllum. First, see stages of germination. Here you have seen the 4 stages I draw. First stage, in first stage, see, then second, then third and fourth. You draw in proper way in copy with the help of book or with the help of my diagrams. Okay, draw in proper way and try to color it. Use the different color for decoration. Okay, now next diagram, structure of a seed. Here 2 diagrams you have seen, first outside and second inside. Both diagrams you have draw structure of seeds, and those are labeling here. You write in proper way, don't left any label or names. Now next carrot, you draw in proper way. This is a carrot and draw in proper way. Next is a sugar cane. This is sugar cane diagram. You draw in proper way. Okay, stem of sugar cane and use color also. And next is potato. This is a potato. Small eyes are so here. Eyes means birds. You know that birds, through the birds potato germinate. Next bryophyllum. This is a leaf of the bryophyllum, and small leaves are small plants grow outside of the plant leaves. You have drawn in proper way. Okay, all diagrams. Okay student, today we discuss about the lesson 2, animal world. You know that animals are found everywhere. As you know that animals live in water. Can you guess? Do some animals name? Those are live in water. Yes, very good. Fish, tortoise, snail, starfish. Okay, some animals live on tree like monkey, sparrow, etc. Some are live on land. Most of the animals you know that live on land surface. Human beings also, buffalo, cow, goat, deer, etc. Okay, see here where animals live and where that this place that place is called environment. What is environment? The surroundings in which the animals grow is called their environment. Means where animals live and grow, and that place is called their environment. Suppose you live in any place and that place is called your environment. Now next topic, habitat. Habitat, what do you mean by habitat? An area where a particular animal naturally lives is called its habitat. An area where particular animals naturally lives means where animals live and naturally place, that naturally place is called their habitat. Okay, you know that some animals live in water, some animals live under land surface, some are live in forest, dense forest, some are live in both kind of atmosphere situations. You know that amphibians live in water as well as live on land surface. Okay, next topic is body covering. You know that animals have a special feature, and this special feature help in surviving life. In this way, they survive life in proper way. And first feature is body covering of animals. Here I take some examples of animals and their body covered with different types of things. So first, fish. I think all of you have seen the fish. Yes, their body covered with scales, overlapping scales, and they protect from the water and other harmful chemicals. Next, and in one net, snake, lizard. Snake, lizard also covered with scales, but snake, lizard have different scales, like different from the fish scales, not same. Okay. Next, tortoise, snail and turtle. Their body covered with hard shell. You know that internal organs are very soft, internal parts are very soft, and their body covered with hard shell, and this hard shell made up of calcium carbonate. That's why they very hard. I take it one example here. Snail. This is the diagram of snail. Their body covered with cell, and cell they protect the internal organs. Okay. Next, birds. In this world, you have seen different types of birds. Yes, have you seen many types of birds now? Yes, very good. Parrot, pigeon, crow, sparrow, peacock. Have you seen? You are not? Yes, I hope you have seen. And you know that their body protected by their body covered with feathers. What? Feathers. And feathers they protect from cold, rain, heat, and also help in flying. Okay, this is the bird, and the feathers they protect from the heat, cold, rain, and also help in flying. Okay, I hope you understand. Now sheep and deer and goat also. Their body covered with wool. Their body covered with wool. And you know that some animals, some goats and sheep have a special wools and they are very costly. And this wool protect from heat, cold, and also rain. They protect the body. Okay, I hope you understand. I repeat again, body covering of animals, fish, and fish, you know that fish is protected by the scales, and snake, lizard also protected by the scales, but different from the fish scales. Tortoise, snails, turtle, their body protected by the hard covering cell, and this cell is made up of calcium carbonate. And here I take the example of snake, their body covered with cell, hard covering. Now feathers, birds are protected by the feathers. Feathers protect from the heat, cold, and rain, and also help in flying. And sheep and deer, goat also, they have holes, and you know that wool protect from heat, cold, and rain. Now next, breathing in animals. You know that different animals have different breathing organs, not same, because they live in different habitat. Some are live in water, some are live on land surface, some are insects, some are live in dense forests, and some are flying the sky. A different type of animals on the basis of structure, on the basis of their properties. So here, see one by one, organs of breathing. You know that animals breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Oxygen. All animals, living animals, require oxygen for breathing. And in cell, one process this activity, respiration. You know that when food item combine with oxygen and then release energy, and that energy used by the animals for doing work. Okay, so here one more there. Organs of breathing. Organs of breathing. Different animals have different breathing organs. Different animals have different breathing organs. I here take some points here. Some animals. First, amoeba and paramecium. Both are unicellular animals. Their body made from the only one cell. Okay. Amoeba and paramecium both are unicellular animals, and they breathe through the body surface. Through the body surface. Suppose they have, amoeba have not a particular shape. Their body shape changed. Okay. And suppose here I draw the diagram of amoeba. Okay. Here. These membranes are help in breathing. Okay, through this membrane, these animals, amoeba and paramecium, they absorb oxygen for breathing. Now next, insects. You have seen the different types of insects. Some are small, some are big. Okay. Insects breathe with the spiracles, and you know that where spiracles found? On the body surface. On the body surface, small pores are found. This small pores is called spiracles. Now next, aquatic animals. What do you mean by aquatic animals? This is a basic questions. I think you have no. Yes, animals that live in water is called aquatic animals. Can you give the examples? Yeah, in comment box, all of you give examples of aquatic animals. Only 2 examples. Okay, aquatic animals. fish, prawn, and crabs. These animals breathe through gills. They have gills, and through the gills they breathe. Okay. And when fish live in water and dissolve oxygen found in water, they absorb the oxygen, dissolve oxygen, because you know that when fish, you remove a fish from the water, and after some time fish maybe die. Why? Because they cannot absorb oxygen, atmospheric oxygen. They absorb only dissolved oxygen, and dissolved oxygen found in water. Now next, amphibians. Amphibians means those are live in both two types of conditions, two type of habitats, in water as well as on land surface. Example: frog, salamander, and toads. These animals breathe through lungs and body surface. And you have the question, how to, sir? How? Yeah, I take the example of frog. When frog live in water, suppose frog, they live in water. Frog live in water. They breathe with the help of body surface. Body surface. But when frog live on land surface, live on land, they breathe with the help of lungs. Okay. When frog live in water, they breathe with the help of body surface. But when frog live on land surface, they breathe with the help of lungs. Okay. This is the special feature of amphibians. Only this feature found in amphibians, not in other animals. Okay. In frog, in salamander, in toads. Okay. Now next, birds, reptiles, and mammals. Birds breathe with the help of lungs. Reptiles like snake, crocodile, they also breathe with the help of lungs. Mammals also. Mammals, human beings, cow, buffalo, deer, goat, horse, elephant, they breathe with the help of through the lungs. They breathe through the lungs. I here draw the human respiratory organs, human lungs, and see here the mouth, nose, nasal cavity, and here this is a pipe. This pipe is called windpipe, and here lungs. Okay. Oxygen reach in the windpipe through the mouth, through the nose and mouth also. Okay, and they reach in the lungs through the windpipe. And in lungs, blood vessels are found, very fine blood vessels found. These fine blood vessels absorb oxygen and release the carbon dioxide. All students, now take a pen and copy and write homework of lesson 2, 6th July 20. Lesson 2, animal world. Read and revise the explained topics of lesson 2. First you read and revise the explained topic of lesson 2. And today also I remind again, most of the students seen the video but not write name, class and section in comment box. I request you, please, all of you have write name, class and section in comment box, and this is a very important for you, and also this is a part of attendance. So all students have to write name, class and roll number, name, class and section in comment box. And okay.